So you and Matt obviously have stayed friends, have stayed in touch.
Yeah, of course.
That's cool. And what's your friendship like now? I mean, you've obviously both got big movies and everything. Do you kind of sit back and go, "Oh, this is cool"?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, we just like to reflect on our time on Doctor Who because those were the best years of both of our lives, I think. So it's really cool. But yeah, we've remained really, really good friends. I don't get to see him very often because he lives in the UK and I've run away to America. But whenever he's over, and I see him at these things, which is a really nice way to see him. Yeah.
Cool. Let's maybe go to the back corner there. Hello.
Hi.
I know that we all like this, but when you watch the show, do you sing the song?
A theme song?
Yes.
I've definitely done that in the past. I'm going to admit that I've definitely cheered my own name in the title sequence. Just like, woo! It's pretty cool to see that.
That's awesome. Oh, there's so many. I see. Is there a Harry Potter wand there? Yeah. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
If Amy could meet one of the past companions, who should it be and what would happen?
If Amy could meet a past companion.
Ooh. Well, my favorite companion is Rose. So maybe they could meet up. But I kind of like Sarah Jane too. That's a really tough one. I'm going to go with Sarah Jane. And they're going to go back and they're going to become best friends and go on an adventure without the Doctor.
Elvis's house?
Evil trees. Comes back to that.
So many great companions within the mythos and canon of Doctor Who. You would be at a lot of people's at the top of their favorite companions list.
Oh.
The role of the companion, why do you think it's such an important and integral element to Doctor Who?
Well, I think that the companion is our eyes into the show, and the Doctor is a really cool and interesting character, but he's very much alien. So the companion is this sort of human representative on the TARDIS who we get to sort of observe it through. And also the companion plays a vital role. She kind of really helps the Doctor stay true to who he really is and stay a good man, alien, Time Lord, whatever he is. and yeah, she makes it more fun. He's a lonely man without the companion.
Yeah. Right there. Hello, yes.
Hello.
That whole storyline where real Amy was in a lab, pregnant, but fake flesh Amy was running around with the Doctor.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you know you weren't real? Like, did they tell you that
No.
you're
No, they did not.
Did you find out when we did that you weren't real Amy, or?
I found out when we came to shoot the scene where the real Amy was about to go into labor. And then I was like, oh, okay. So that was interesting. But Stephen Moffat always does that. He basically keeps secrets from all of us, the whole cast, so that we don't know what's going on and so it doesn't affect our performances, because really I shouldn't have changed my performance even though I was flesh. So yeah, he does that a lot. He did that with The Identity of River Song as well. Yeah.
Is your cosplay from Office Space, by the way? Is that Flair? Oh. Right, okay. Cosplay.
Wait, what's this Office Space? Is that film with Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah.
I watched that recently. That's really funny.
It's great. Was the process of getting scripts when you were on Doctor Who, was it as kind of wow and oh crap as us watching it? Like, were you thrown for a loop by the twists when you read them on paper the same way we were watching them at home?
It was exactly the same. I mean, I had the same reaction, except I was just finding out on paper in text. Yeah, I was flabbergasted consistently by what was going on, and it was cool to know these sort of secrets slightly before everybody else. I kind of like that.
Cool. Right here, hi there.
Who's your favorite guest star?
Favorite guest star?
Where's this come from? Oh, hello. My favorite guest star. I'm going to go with Tony Curran, who played Vincent, who is here today, by the way. I'm excited to see him. I think he's such an amazing actor, and he played the part so well. I started crying when I was watching him play the role. I thought it was amazing, and he's ginger and Scottish.
Another Tom Baker scarf. Hello, sir.
Hi.
First of all, thank you for coming. We're looking forward to
thank you for having me.
Question is, any future regeneration, is there a chance that we might have a lady doctor?
A lady doctor? I mean, sure. I think that would be really cool to have a female play the role. Someone with gravitas. I mean, they had a female captain on Star Trek, so I don't see why they can't do it in Doctor Who. Kate Mulgrew. I'm volunteering myself.
Yeah, great twist.
Yeah, I'll be playing companion and doctor.
Let's talk badass female characters. Nebula in Guardians of the Galaxy! Why are you so passionate about playing this role, and what are your thoughts on the character now that we've got this amazing first film and we're looking forward to a second?
I mean, I was so excited about this role. I've never played a villain before, so that was really cool. And as an actor, you kind of get to be their lawyer in a sense, and sort of find a reason for them to be that evil and mean. So that was interesting for me. And for me, I understand her bitterness. I mean, she's like the sibling that no one cares about. You know, Gamora's the golden girl who's like the most deadly woman in the universe, and she has all this flowing hair. I feel sorry for Nebula.
I've never heard an actor describe it that way, as becoming their lawyer. Is it important that when you're playing a villain that you don't see them as a villain?
I think that's really important, yeah, because I think most people who are deemed evil in this world or in life don't think that they are. I mean, it's coming from something that's happened to them or something like that.
Can you tell us anything about Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
I don't know anything.
Okay.
I wish I did.
Cool. Let's go all the way to the back, the lady with the sonic screwdriver up. Working with Alex Kingston.
Oh, it's so cool working with Alex Kingston. She's such an incredible actress, first of all, so I just sit there learning from her. And she's just the coolest lady, she really is. And every time she comes on set, we're really happy to see her. And I know, she's just the queen of cool.
Did she make you call her that, the queen of cool?
I might start though.
Hashtag. Oh, so many awesome questions. Oh, we gotta go to you holding up the, yeah, you're holding up a, oh, it's Dave. Hey, Dave.
Dave?
It's Dave. That's Dave.
What kind of thing did Rory and Amy got into after Angels Take Manhattan?
What kind of adventures did they get into?
Ended up, yeah.
I think that Amy became this hugely popular writer. Really successful novelist. And Rory stayed at home making dinner. Like happily ever after with 7 children.
Quote our publicist Jesse, Rory, best husband ever or best husband ever? Let's go to the back with the lady with the camera. Hello.
Hi, I'll be kind of unusual. I want to ask about your role in Oculus.
Oculus, yes.
Was it really hard to play mirroring? It's kind of interesting to know.
Hard to play mirroring?
Like, you know your own demons? Like, you feel fear from the mirror. Was it really scary you to play in this film?
So when I watched the film, I was genuinely scared, which is really weird because I was there the whole time. And the weirdest part was, on set, it wasn't scary at all. To make the film, it was a really sort of jovial, funny experience. And I think we tried to keep it that way because there were children in the film, and you don't want to sort of traumatize them at that age. So we tried to make it really fun. But then when I watched it, I was like, oh, this is dark and terrifying. Which is good, it means we did our jobs, I guess. But it wasn't scary to make, I've got to say.
By the way, for those who haven't seen Oculus, directed by Mike Flanagan, he's got a film coming out called Before I Wake. Wonderful director. Karen is wonderful in it. It's one of the few horror films that I've seen, and I felt kind of nuts afterwards. It was so scary. It's such a good film, so you should check it out. Why do you think, you got to do some very scary horror? Why do you think as fans and as viewers we like to scare ourselves and watch horror movies?
I don't know, but I love to be scared. And I think it may be the same impulse that makes us go on roller coasters or something. It's kind of like a thrill, it's exciting, it lets us sort of remember that we're alive. I don't know. But it's a really fun experience to be scared, and that's what I really found from making a horror film. And seeing the audiences watch it, and they're just so excited.
That's great, you're wonderful in it.
Thanks.
Oh, so many hands. Oh, hello. Hi, how are you?
What was your favorite episode?
Favorite episode of Doctor Who to shoot?
My favorite episode was the 11th Hour. It was just a really special one because it was the first episode where we got to introduce the characters, so that was really cool. My little cousin, Caitlin, was in it, playing little Amelia Pond, and she did such a good job at making everyone like my character, so I didn't have to do anything. And it was just, yeah, it was like a really special episode, and I remember when we were doing the read-through for it, the table read, Stephen Moffat said, this will be the most scrutinized piece of television any of us will ever make in our lives, which was really scary, and it was, but it turned out well, so that was exciting.
Turned out awesome. All right, there, you're enthusiastic with the glasses on your head. Hello. Oh, steampunk, cool.
First of all, I just wanted to say that Selfie was like my favorite show when it
Oh,
came out.
thank you.
When they canceled it.
Oh, well, thank you for watching.
I was like, say Selfie. But, my question is, what was it like working with John Cho?
Working with John Cho is amazing. He's one of my favorite actors that I've ever worked with, actually. He's incredible, and he's so cool, and he's one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. He's so dry and sarcastic, which is just like exactly the type of stuff that makes me crack up. And I mean, I'm a fan of his from the Star Trek films as well. So yeah, it was really great working with him, and we've definitely remained friends.
Selfie obviously kind of loosely based on George Bernard Shaw, Pygmalion, and My Fair Lady.
Yeah.
This idea of achieving fame in Selfie through social media, why did you find that a compelling notion, and why did you want to be a part of that show?
Because I think it's just extremely relevant to this point in time. I mean, I'm on Twitter quite a lot of the time now, and I find
We all follow you.
Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. Did I? Whoever you are. Oh, well, nice to see you in person. So yeah, I just thought it was an incredibly relevant TV show, and at the heart of it, I thought was a really interesting character who wasn't well liked in real life, and again, I got to be her lawyer and figure out why that was, and she was very much not celebrated in her younger years, so she sort of turned to social media to get that sort of attention from people, and that was just a compelling character for me.
Awesome. Well, so many questions. Hello, you're holding a camera up there? You've got a red scarf. Hello.
Hello. Oh, cool outfit.
Amy Pond. I was just wondering what it's like to have so many people come and see you. Like,
Oh, it's a really nice sensation to have people like care about what I'm saying. It's really nice, so thank you all for coming down. I really appreciate that. And it's woo! It's great. It's really nice to get to chat about what I love doing and people listen to it. It's cool.
Oh my goodness, so much choice. Oh, sir, hello. Good, how are you? Yo.
I think so. No, there's been no discussion, so I don't know. By next year, I could be bald or I could have more hair. It could go either way. I mean, hopefully I get to keep it. That would be nice. Or maybe they'll make me another wig, because that's what they did last time. So I can wear my hair.
Yeah. Was it fun or traumatizing to shave your head?
It was really funny. Honestly, it was one of the funniest days of my life. But then in the morning when I woke up, and I'm like, oh God, that was a little traumatizing. But the time when it happened was okay. It was funny.
So James Gunn, we hardcore geeks know him from his time at Troma with Lloyd Kaufman, and then Slither and Super, wonderful film. I think we were all stoked when he took the reins of Guardians, and obviously the result was incredible. What's he like as a director to work with, this guy who's so steeped in geek mythology?
He's a brilliant director. I'm so enthusiastic about him as a director. He's so good, and he's just sort of so free and loose and inventive. I mean, I got onto set and I like worked out this whole version of Nebula, and he was like, let's try something else. And I was like, okay. And he was like, play like Marilyn Monroe, see what that does. And like, that's where the character came from, this sort of like the American voice. And it's amazing. He'll just sort of leave the cameras rolling, and then he directs over a microphone like this. So like, it's like getting acting notes from God. And then he'll just be like, do it funnier, do it sexier, do it this way. Okay, and you just sort of keep going. It's really cool.
In the front, hello, doctor.
Hi. Bowler?
The best bowler on Doctor Who.
Well, I mean, me. I mean, we put it to the test one time on Chris Hardwick's bowling thing, All-Star Bowling, and I rolled some strikes, which was pretty exciting. I have since bowled and have not rolled any strikes, so I think I was just weirdly good that day.
Was that your first time bowling?
No, we call it 10-pin bowling in the UK, and I've done that before, but we don't do it as much as you Americans do it. Or a Canadian, sorry.
We're going to end up saying sorry to you after. That's how you roll, man.
When people call me English. That happens all the time.
You make a great Elsa.
Really?
Elsa, yeah.
I'll play Elsa, sure.